Hi everyone, I just wanted to come on today and talk about the topic of negative people need drama like they need oxygen. I know it seems like that is the scenario in the days we live in, because we definitely live in critical times, hard to deal with. And so I wonder if we have more negativity because we have more critical times and things that we're going through. However, I just know you can't have a positive life with a negative mindset, and I also know that everybody's journey is different, and everybody's outlooks or how they look at things is different. So today I'm in my office today because I wanted to look some of this stuff up right along with you guys on the computer about how negative people need drama like they need oxygen. Sometimes I feel like people get stuck in their own negative world, right? And they're so used to it, so they become comfortable in the toxic situation that they're in. Being in a toxic or negative situation is comfortable to them. So anything outside of that is might feel uncomfortable, and we get usually we get stuck. Just humankind, we get stuck in our own comforts, right? Even if it's dysfunctional or not dysfunctional, positive or not positive, we just have a tendency to stay where we know what it's like, right? So we stay where it's comfortable for us. We stay where we know, and it's hard to grow if we do not get out of our comfort zones. And sometimes negativity becomes a comfort zone. So we need to not judge those people that are negative people. However, we need not to feed into their drama, and we need to kind of separate ourselves. If we're trying to live a positive life, we need to separate ourselves from the negativity in order to have a positive life. Like I said, I'm right here at my computer today because I just wanted to understand this topic a little bit better. And it says, let me look. So I clicked on this one site. Is thinking right now about how we can have a more positive lifestyle. A more positive lifestyle. Negative people need drama like oxygen. Positive, it will take their breath away. It says you can't lead a positive life with a negative mind. Dealing with negative people, this can be one of your biggest challenges that you face in your journey. Isn't that so much so? Because not only do we have friends that are negative, but perhaps we have family members or even our own family members in our household that are negative, and we just have to learn to cope with those people. Sometimes if you can't separate yourselves from those people, it's best to don't let yourself be their main focus of the negativity, right? So, no surprise that we come across negativity in our lives. Some people just thrive on it. Negative words, negative energy, bad vibes. It says, let me move my page over. Positive people thrive off positive words, cheerful comments, positive energy, and good vibes. Our oxygen comes in and supplies of happiness, and negative people want to drain that happiness because they don't have enough of their own. They spend too much time learning to thrive off drama, and they forget how to be happy. And if you find yourself like this, don't be hard on yourself. Just all we can do is take small steps, and change doesn't come overnight. So we just have to learn with different avenues how to be positive. It's kind of like looking at a glass half empty, or is it half full, right? So those are two ways to look at a situation: half full or half empty. Or like, I know, even with a mate, we may think, man, our relationship is not good, this and that. Is it because that we're focusing on their negative stuff, or is it because, could that be one of the reasons why we think our relationship's bad? Because the more we focus on negative, the more the negative will seem to be right there in our face, right? So it's helpful to look at situations and find the positives in them, more so than looking for the negatives. So let's say your mate doesn't do laundry, but perhaps they do dishes. So we have to focus on that they do dishes, right? Or let's say like they perhaps like sports on sports, a lot of sports, but you also have to look at perhaps they're a hard worker. So you're like, okay, so they're not just a lazy person, right? They have balance, they do work, and they do love sports. And so those are just some examples. I'm just sharing with you some things that are popped into my head. But it's better just to look for more positive things to people. The more positivity you look for in life, the more you will find in life, right? Here's a few things that some days I'm like, man, I don't want to get up today. And then to only think, man, I woke up, right? And I'm breathing and I'm alive and my sugar levels are decent, right? And another thing that I love to think about is just if you have a hard time finding positivity in your own life, then look at nature. Nature has a lot of positivity. Like, look at all the variety of colors that we may see. Even if you're colorblind, you can see some kind of colors, or maybe there's smells in nature, or even your own pets. That is nature as well. Look at how grass grows, or perhaps how the birds sing. I'm just saying those are all different types of things. If you can't find personal things in the relationships that you have, or the acquaintances that you have, then start looking at nature for beautiful things. The beautiful sunsets, or the morning rise, or the dew on the grass, or the warmth of the sun on your face. Or, I mean, there's so much stuff to look and to be to create positive vibes and energy within yourself. And just remember, happiness is our oxygen, right? And so to have a positive life, we need positivity thoughts, positive outlooks, positive frame of minds. I'm not saying just keep your head in the clouds. I'm not saying that by no means. And I'm not downplaying people's hardships and trials in their journey. I'm just saying look for a positive side. Just look for a positive side. And I know this is so hard. And I'm a survivor of domestic violence. And the healing process was terribly hard. And I'm still healing after I've been out of domestic violence for 8 years. And so I'm still healing. And so it does take time. Healing does take time. But healing can be a lot faster process, mentally, emotionally, if you stay positive, right? We want you to stay positive, and we want you to be happy, and we want you to heal. And a lot of the news, like say maybe you get a lot of your negativity from the news we watch. Maybe if you could just watch a little bit less news, or watch news only twice a week. Or if you're like, I like the news every day. However, it's nice to have a break. So I'm glad that for us that some of our news don't come on Sundays, right? And so I'm just saying maybe take a break from the news all the time, or watch the news less, right? Read the newspaper less. But don't keep your head in the clouds. I'm just saying just take away, have balance, right? And so anyways, I just wanted to come on today and say that we don't have to be one of those people where negativity and drama and becomes our oxygen in life. We don't have to be like that. And if you have friends like that, stay positive. I know positivity can also bring people happiness as well. Like if you're happy and you're around somebody who's not happy, it could bring a little bit of sunshine to their life. But if their negativity is making you negative and making you sad and depressed and anxious, then you might want to reconsider how much time you spend, or I don't know how much time you really do spend, or the activities that you do with that person, right? So anyways, all right, everyone, I just wanted to come on and thank you for sharing this topic with me. And this is definitely life accounts and growing pains, and being negative and having these different emotional feelings and mental and what have you is definitely a life account. Living in the world we live in with all the critical times, negativity, drama, everybody has a different personality, everybody has a different journey. So this is definitely a life account and growing pain for sure. So I thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you on the next video.